Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I've done a video on this before, but somebody wanted to know how to draw this red shape, so I thought I'd go over it. And then I was just playing with it. These two patterns were made like just minutes apart. And even though this one has a lot more and smaller, I like it better. It's got more detail. But it's just by putting lines at different angles. So what we're going to do, we're going to take and this is how you make that perfect, not a perfect triangle, but a triangle for this to work. Go up to object and convert it to a curve, then take your shape tool and delete that node. Now, I don't know why, but I like drawing with it in this direction. And then just take some 2-point lines, or you can use curve lines, but I'm going to go 2-point lines. And I've learned just by doing it, put some on the corners, don't have them so much perpendicular. Try not to get them, like right there. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just suggesting. Let's call that good. Now take my nudge factor set on 8 inches. So I'm going to nudge this out of the way. And I'm going to take these lines and I'm going to, well, I'll tell you what, let's make them thicker. Let's make them, and if you think that's a little too thick, the next step down is 16. Well, you can always type in 20. Now let's go ahead and weld them together. And let's go to object, convert the outlines to an object. And I'm going to go left click, right click. And by welding them, you did that. Now they're all one group. So I'm going to nudge this back. This one might look pretty interesting. Then I'm going to select both objects and go up to the intersect tool. And you've got that right there. Now, you can't just flip it or you can't just nudge it. So what we have to do is Control D, get the two-sided arrow and do that, and look how they matched up. Now I'm going to go ahead and weld this, but then I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees, and I'm going to make it, well, I don't have to do anything yet. I can make it smaller later. But now I'm going to Control D and mirror it this way with the two-sided cross, two-sided arrow, Control D, and then mirror it down. So this one's going to look totally different. So let's go ahead and weld this together, and then let's make it 4 inches. Let's make it 8 inches, so it won't be so small. Now you can use the nudge, because we're equal on both sides. So we got our nudge factor set on 8. So we're going to hit the plus key, Control D, Control D, Control D, and move it down, Control D, Control D. That's what I was saying. You'll never know what you're going to get. Now I'm going to weld this together, and what welding did is get rid of all those lines that put them together. This is going to be pretty cool because we got these little bitty boxes. Now I'm going to keep a copy of this, and I'm going to hit the plus key, and I'm going to make this back to 8 inches. And then I'll take my nudge factor still on 8, and I'll go Control D and move it over. And see, we're just making the same pattern, but smaller. Weld all this together. Takes just a second because it's having to do a lot of weld. And maybe I went a little bit too far for the video, but it'll be over in just a second. Hopefully. But anyway, I know some of you are probably getting tired of my patterns, but I had somebody question how you make that shape. So let's look at these two things. Let's take them both and make them yellow. Well, that's it. And then take away the outline. And then bring in a black box. And the other one's going to be the exact same pattern, but smaller. So look at that pattern. It's really similar to the ones I just did, just by chance. But look at this. I mean, that looks like that took you hours to draw, where you drew it in less than a minute. I like this one. And I got that by putting let's go back to that drawing, by putting the 3 lines on the edges. Anyway, just an idea. Hope it helped you a little bit. Thank you for watching.